Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jacqueline Lopez. I have another Christmas in July video for you. Today we are going to be making some double-sided mini signs, so you'll be able to use them during the Christmas season and the rest of the year. I'm also going to show you how I style them on a tiered tray, but you can pretty much use them anywhere. As always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so that you are notified every time that I post a new video. I have more Christmas in July videos coming. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and share my video. Now on to the supplies. We are going to be using a scrap piece of wood. Mine is about 6 to 8 inches long. I'm also going to be using acrylic paints in Snow White and Burnt Umber. These are some of my favorite colors. I'm also going to be using some stamps and a black ink stamp pad, and I'm going to be using a sanding sponge. First of all, I'm going to make a paint wash with burnt umber and a little bit of water. I'm going to be using this instead of a stain. Go ahead and sand your piece of scrap wood if needed. I like using this technique of a paint wash instead of stain on small projects because it makes the dry time really fast. I'm going to go ahead and do this all over my piece of scrap wood, and here it is fully dry, and this probably took about 10 minutes. Now I'm going to take some of my Snow White acrylic paint, and I'm just going to go ahead and paint all over it. And I'm going to paint very roughly. I don't need it to be perfect because I'm going to go back in and sand it. Go ahead and paint all sides. Here it is fully dry. While this one was drying, I went ahead and painted a second piece just on the bare wood. Now on this one I did one coat, and then on the second one I did 2 coats. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my sanding sponge and just distress it. As you can see, it's pulling up some of the brown color underneath. I'm being gentle. Again, because I only did one coat, you don't need to be really rough, and it'll start to bring up the brown. I'm going to go ahead and do it on all sides, and then I'm going to go ahead and repeat it on the second piece of wood. And here it is completed. On the second one, it's pulling the natural wood tone. I went ahead and did a third piece in just the color wash. Now I'm going to take some of my stamps and my stamp pad, and I'm going to stamp on a phrase. For this one, I went ahead and chose Holly Jolly. Now I'm just making sure that all of my letters and all of my stamps are going to fit nicely within the mini sign. And this next part is pretty self-explanatory. Just go ahead and dip your stamps into the ink pad and then stamp them in any order or direction that you want on your mini sign. Again, I chose the phrase Holly Jolly, and I thought I had an extra stamp for the end. I have some Christmas stamps, but I couldn't find it, so I ended up coming up with a different solution. You're gonna see once I'm done stamping what I do. Now that I'm done stamping the phrase, I do see that there is a lot of excess at the end, so I'm going to wrap some jute twine here at this end so that I can fill up this extra space here. Now here it is. Now I do want to make them double-sided, so I'm gonna wait to do this part. Now all I'm going to do is stamp another phrase on the end. Just make sure that you're doing it in the correct orientation since we are adding the jute twine. So I went with Farmhouse, and I'm going to add the jute twine at this point, which will end up at the bottom of Farmhouse and to the right of the phrase Holly Jolly. I'm going to do the little knot on the side that says Farmhouse. I really love the way that these turned out. I love the rustic look of them. I went ahead and finished the rest of my Christmas sides. So I created one that says fa la 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 la, and then this one that says Silent Night, which ended up looking a lot more rustic than I wanted, but we'll work with it. On the other side, I of course did our Farmhouse one. I did one that has these like star flower stamps, and then I did one that says Mercado, which means market in Spanish, and then I added the pear and peach stamp. Now I'm going to go ahead and style them on a tiered tray, and I'm going to do a Christmas tray since we are doing Christmas in July. For all of my tiered trays, I always start by making sure that the tray is nice and clean. I also clean any decor that we're going to be adding to it. Now this one, we are going to be showcasing the Holly Jolly mini sign that we just went ahead and did. I am going to let you just watch me as I decorate my tiered tray. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. I'm going to answer all of them. Whether you have questions on my method, where are the items that I'm using from, go ahead and ask. Again, I'll answer all of them. Also, I'm going to go ahead and list my tier tray decorating playlist. I have videos on several tier trays that I've created, and then I also have one where I teach you how to decorate your own tier tray. I absolutely love the way that this DIY turned out. I definitely love this tier tray so much. I had this idea in my head of making it kind of monochrome, all neutral and white, and I think I achieved it. I think I did really well. Let me know in the comments down below if you liked it as well. Don't forget to leave this video a thumbs up. As always, share it with family and friends. That really helps my channel out. And of course, don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already. Make sure that you are following along because again, I have more videos coming for Christmas in July. As always, I hope that you enjoyed this video as much as I did, and have yourself a very good rest of your day. Bye-bye.